Good afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon for you guys. Good afternoon. Hope you all well. I couldn't make it for market open today. I had to make a bit of a sacrifice. Um, yeah, a bit of last minute though. A bit of last minute. I changed my mind. I was like, you know what? Let me just. Yeah, I just had other obligations I had to take care of. Godly obligations. So yeah, I'm gonna do a quick review of what happened. Um, just review the day basically because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna trade, but at least let me not miss the videos because you know I want to be consistent with it. And today, this will mark our 31st video, 31 videos, bro, on this channel. Um, yeah, I didn't think I'd be doing this so soon. I'm not gonna lie. You know, obviously I'm not where I want to be yet in terms of like how I trade, but um, I'm truly living a dream, to be honest. I'm truly living a dream. Not gonna lie. But yeah, man, too many more videos to come. Hopefully, these motivate you guys learn from these. They help me a lot because I watch back, I learn from my mistakes, I see where I can improve. Um, but yeah, let's just recap on what happened yesterday. Yesterday was Thursday. Yo, which was this? Oh, the buy. Yes, we're under 15 minutes. That's why the crazy buy candlestick that took me out. It's Thursday. Oh yeah, this is what happened. So I did say that when I went to the market, like we took out the news because we had news at 8:30. This is the 8:30 candle. You guys see that 8:30 a.m. We had news, and then price took out that low that like shut up the news, or you could just say this one, and then price literally took that out. And I said I would have put my stops. I mean my take profit here, and obviously you see that wouldn't have not have been hit. In all honesty. So I would have just probably lost this trade or been on break even. Probably lost it because I don't really even put in my trades on break even like that. But yeah, I tried to take a short right over here and I lost that. See that this I was just in profit for a couple of minutes and then shut up crazy. And then after the macro, price literally came back, retested, left, came back, retested this first fair value gap, and then just shot up, which is very beautiful. And then buys. Um, okay, I wouldn't say I felt left out because I'm so used to not taking a trade like after I lose or whatever. But the day I become more right now I'm not I'm gonna put this right now I'm not there's a word that I want. I'm not intentional. Right now I'm not intentional about taking like a second setup after I lose or I'm not a lot more intentional about it right now. But the time probably purely because of capital and just trying to be wise with my funded accounts. Maybe when a funded accounts are but bigger, once I have like I would say I'm more of a buffer or bigger funded accounts. Because for me to do that with example this small funded account, I'm gonna have to just for my first trade, I'm just gonna have to risk more less than what I usually do. So I shouldn't be risking $20 per trade. I should be risking like maybe like $10 to $15 per trade. So that if it does not play out and then I could take my second trade to to if in case that trade loses as well. Just to compensate, just to yeah, you guys, just for risk management purposes and stuff like that. But yeah, second setup, price left, tapped in and to went straight up. Because the thing about losing a trade, if you lose and you're wrong, that's the market telling you for another opportunity for buying and stuff. And this was it. It's just that I couldn't take it. And plus I was off the charts after this. Like literally once it went up, I just left the charts. But let me just clear the chart real quick for you guys and then we're gonna run through today. Um and run through today. We run through I was on the charts a little bit earlier. And then I was just looking at it. I did my mock-ups before I left to do what I had to go do. And then yeah. Um, let's just check where's the London high and the London low. Whoa, bam. I knew my eyes were literally set on this. No lie. No lie, no lie, no lie. Okay, we have this London, which is a market like this. We have this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful London low right over here. Oh, no, it's red already. Sorry about that. I'm gonna say London low. We have this beautiful London low. The charts are so nice at night. Like doing this at night is so nice. Just that I don't trade afternoon session. That would bang. I'm not gonna lie. In South Africa, the side it's dark. So yeah, yes, I'm from South Africa. Um, yeah, we have the London low right over here. We did not take that out yet, but we took out this minus outside. You see these lows, this low, these ones, these nice, beautiful lows. We took them out, but we still left the London low intact. That's the catch right there. We have this high right over there. This is our new. This is all time highs, by the way. This this is all time highs. This is all time highs, and we have the opening range gap. We closed the gap. Let me show you guys real quick. There's our opening range gap. Setting. Yeah. Yeah. Opening range gap. Um, need to change the color though, and I need to take out center. Okay, here's the midpoint right over there. I don't know if it's touching. Okay, that's the midpoint of the opening range gap. So yeah, at market open, right? This was our market open. So let me make sure that we right there. Okay, okay. This is our market open. So at market open, price to get this candlestick right over there. The price jumped up, had a bit of a retracement back inside to the opening range gap, and then we had, let me see something, and then we had higher prices. Okay, almost right there. Anyway, then we had higher prices. Not really clean retracements, to be honest. We don't have clean retracements coming back. I don't know. Let me see how far this range went. We don't have clean retracements, but we go 153 pips. We didn't have any clean retracements um coming back, and also nothing I would use as the first value gap because this is small. But you could use this, but this is small. This is nothing, nothing. This is small, nothing, 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 nothing. This is small. Like there was not really big displacements that you could use. They were all just small. And 10 o'clock, right over there, 10 a.m., we had a displacement to the downside. So let me mark the macro times where I saw setups or potential setups where you could have went short. Um, let's do that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just work on the 1 minute, and then we'll go on the 5 minute, and then the 15 minute, and then yeah, just to show you guys the displacements because they're nicer on the higher time frame. Like, let's just do that right now. This is gonna bother me. Might as well just do it right now. Okay, on the 15 minute, right at market open, we had this big fair value gap. This one right here. This one, they created this big fair value. The first 15 minute created this big fair value gap. There was nothing like this. There's nothing. It's all time highs. We took out this. We took out this London high right there, or the primary, the all time high. We took that out at market open, and then we have this big fair value gap right over here, right over here. So we had a short right over here, price coming. The problem is about waiting for this retracement of price coming back into this, but either way, it's not in my trading time, so I can't. I'll be lying to you if I had an opinion regarding that. But we had this big for value gap. Yes, it left it, but then came back close to the midpoint right over there. Had a bit of retracement, went down. But then this followed up, respecting this small for value gap. Let me just delete this. Or let me just mark it like this. We had this beautiful small fair value. Okay, it's not small. We had this small fair value gap price respecting the midpoint. Do you guys see that? the midpoint of that, and then just small going down, but didn't do anything right over there. Not, no, no, not much of like good price action in all honesty. I don't see where I could have taken a trade. And then we'll see on the 5 minute. Let me delete this real quick. In the 5 minute, uh, we have this over here. We have this. Did price leave it and come back? It didn't leave it, but it left this one and then came back and retraced. So you could have used this as an inverse. Use this as an inverse for value gap. It left it. You see that? It left, came back, retested twice, and then we saw lower prices over there. Problem about this is, in all honesty, we don't. Well, I use the higher time frames for confirmation of what price wants to, and then I use the 1 minute for entries. I wouldn't honestly have gotten clean entries. I mean, if you look at, there's no fair value gaps. You guys know I use fair value gaps. There isn't any fair value gaps right over here. Even coming down, there isn't like any clear fair value gaps. Let me see during the macro. During the macro, we had this fair value gap that you could use to go for shorts. I'll show you two things. There's this fair value gap that you could have used for shorts, price respecting that midpoint. Just falling short of it. But wait, nope. There we go. Respecting that midpoint to the tick. Look at that. The body is doing the damage, but it's respecting that midpoint of it. Beautiful price action. And then if you want to extend it more, you could do this. And then this could be an inverse fair value gap right over here. This and that. Respecting that midpoint as well. And then you could see like that reversal of price doing that. And then you could go for shorts during the macro times. And then, yeah, this is a nice sell right over here. Let me show you guys. Short, very short. I'll just put it there because 20 pips. And then, whoa, this is crazy. I honestly would have left it for this, bro. No lie. I actually wouldn't. I'm trolling. Probably these, and then this, this opening range gap midpoint would have been my go-to. That would have been a nice shot you could have caught. But honestly, hey, I can't tell you, I wasn't trading today. Um, yeah, there's that. There is this as well, the small one. There's this small one as well. The small fair value gap right over there. And then this I would have used as my first fair value gap of the day. In all honesty, you see. But the problem is I wouldn't have known that because this only happened right after I'm done looking at the charts. Because this had a break of structure, it broke this low, price came back, retested it. Let me show you guys. This is it. This is what I would use. Make my coffee. My first cup of coffee for the day, bro. And we came back. Oh my god. Do we come back during the last minute of the macro? This could be a sell. This journey could be a sell. Like I'm not trolling. Um first February gap. Yo, bro. Your boy's tired, bro. Tired. It's only been 15 minutes long. First value gap. Uh okay. Yeah, this is gonna be my first clean displacement, bro. And then to the right side, and then I'm gonna say extend to the right. Okay, this will be my first fair value gap. I would use this as my first fair value gap. Someone took a displacement. I because I took out this low right over here, right? Just look at that. This would be a nice short. I'm not gonna lie. Would be a nice short. Let me look at that 5 minute. What's going on? Because we back at this as well. The small for value gap. 5 minute on the 5 minute. Also this one. Nothing really up there. I mean, took out these people that were trailing maybe sells. Took these out. I don't know. I don't know. Be a very nice short idea. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, back to the real focus of the work here. Um, with what? Oh yeah, yeah. Price came back, tapping into that, tapping into that. I see the second. I want to see this macro. What happened from here to here? Well, nothing really happened. Nothing really happened. Nothing really happened. But yeah, we took out this salsa. I want to see maybe later we might take out the London low. I want to see, are we gonna take out the London low right over there? That's. I mean, these lows look so nice. They clean. These are of equal lows and leaving this intact. So yeah, I want to see is price gonna want to go lower. The afternoon session is about to start soon. So yeah, this is a nice sell, bro. I'm telling you guys, this is a nice sell. And go hold it. This this is a nice sell. Target, I would say maybe first TP is this, and then that second TP, that, if not this, to be safe, this. So I just keep getting a call. I'll attend to it. No, no. But there's a clean setup, I'm not gonna lie. If you wanna take, I mean, this came, look at this. I mean, it is the lunch right now. It is currently lunch, and then lunch ends at 12:30. You see the last minute of the macro price came into that, respecting the midpoint multiple times. Took out these people that are trailing. Honestly, it doesn't want to go lower. Let's see. Uh, bum, 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 bum. Um, I just want to see something in the TP 24, and this one is 50. Oh, okay. Sorry for the noise. Oh. This will be a clean setup. I'm not gonna lie. I'm literally looking at my MetaTrader, bro. A part of me is so tempted to take this short, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, let me share. Let me just show you guys what I mean. A short from like this. See this fair value gap and see price and respect that. But entering like there, stop loss like here. The thing is, I wouldn't put my stop loss here because I know price could come back to this. Like this could be a problem. I've seen it too many times happen to me. But I would get stopped out because I put my stops literally like here. But anyway, and then first TP would be like here, which is like $24. And then my second TP would be like down here, which would be like $50. $50. Yeah, $50. Yeah, but I'm not gonna take the trade. I'm not gonna take the trade. I'm just sharing my thoughts with you guys. Um, I'm just sharing my thoughts and my ideas, what I would do at the moment in real time. I mean, you guys are used to seeing me do this in real time. But yeah, that's it for me today, man. Hopefully I could help you guys. Um, Tomorrow I will be doing the trade recap, of course. Tomorrow or Sunday, either one. But in the weekend, you guys are gonna get the the week recap. One thing I must say that during this month, because the month of trading is done, during this month of trading, I realized, bro, I've caught L's every Thursday and Friday, bro. There's no Thursday I've won a trade. There is no Thursday. The only time I caught a trade was the 7th, which was the first. No, no, no. I didn't take a trade on the 7th. There was no trading. But every other Thursday, I've lost. Literally. All 3 Thursdays of this month, I've lost. Every Friday, the first I didn't trade. The 8th, I lost. The 15th, I've lost. The 22nd, which was the last Friday, when you guys saw that, I took a loss then as well. So I'm just catching strays, bro. I'm these 2 days. So what I'm gonna do is when I watch back the videos of these days. That's the beautiful thing about recording. I could go back and watch the videos and see maybe I'm missing something, maybe I don't see something. So I'm definitely gonna tap into that and see what am I doing wrong. I'm gonna study that this weekend and for improvement to become a better trader. Um, and all those good stuff. So yeah, man, I hope you guys this could help you guys. And wait, I forgot I have to do a thumbnail, bro. Let me just do this. Yeah, this will be the thumbnail. Uh yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow or Sunday for the trade recap. But I'm definitely probably spend my Saturday going through the Thursday and Fridays videos because Tuesdays and Wednesdays, because Mondays I don't trade. Tuesday and Wednesdays I win. Like literally every Tuesday, I've won except for one, and every Wednesday I've won except for one. But there was a Tuesday I didn't trade, which was the 5th, and then the last Tuesday I lost, which was on the 26th, and then I lost on the 20th, which was on a Wednesday. That's the only Wednesday I've lost. Every other Wednesday I've won. So definitely need to do some studying over there on the days of Wednesday, I mean Thursday and Friday, because why am I losing those days? But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I didn't take any trades today. Kind of glad because I don't know what I would have done at the moment. Obviously, I wouldn't know because I was not there. It's easy to say things in hindsight, you know. It's easy to say things in hindsight. So I just before being in the market at that raw moment where I'm uncertain, where I make mistakes, all those things. So yeah, see you boys on the next one. Take care. Wait, why is that?